All right, I think we in the building, we in the game. Okay, so right now, I just kind of want to show y'all a little fundamental research. I kind of want y'all to get. Um, I want to just basically show how I kind of research. Maybe that would help some people, hopefully, and add some value to the way you go about things. So one, I'm gonna start off. Actually, I don't want to start off with this site, but well, I could show some tools, I guess, real quick. I was gonna try to do a video specifically on this, but like just to get in tune with the news, this is a site that I really like called Koyfin. This is one of these. This is like I don't think this cost me at all. I think this is like free to use, so you can just sign up and use this. Pretty good. We're giving you some top news of the day. Gives you Jim's Cramer feed, the Street feed, some other dope people like I think Walter Bloomberg, CNBC. So you can like see the tweets and everything. Another thing you could look at, you can have your watch list on the side. It will give you like information about how your watch list been doing. Give you the latest news, the trending news, of course, and then you can look at the today markets. And what is dope about it, it gives you not just the market to the stock market, but it gives you like the currencies, gives you what the global markets are looking like, the emerging markets, commodities, the global yields, U.S. equity rate. And if you're not really familiar with this, I would say learn this because honestly, what really helps and really ties things all together is understanding the markets in general. Like you don't have to go in depth to learn everything about currencies, forex. You don't have to go in depth and learn about all the emerging markets, the developed markets, the developing markets. You don't have to know everything, but if you have a high level of it, you tie that information into other stuff that's very critical to what you're trying to do as far as investing in the stock market, right? If you can understand more about the global markets, then you can understand more about how those global markets affect some of the businesses that you're investing in. So that's why you want to kind of like know a little bit more, because honestly, at the end of the day, you this could be simple, but at the end of the day, like the more you learn, you know the saying, the more you learn, the more you earn. So understanding these things is really going to help you tremendously, just at least from a basic high level standpoint. So I like the way they give me the visualization for this. It's a really dope site. I use it a lot, especially if I'm trying to look at the market movers because it gives me a really good visualization. So if I like right here, I got ARC on there, right? So ARC is showing me the 1 day return relative to the volume that is presenting the 10-day relative volume, right? So this is telling me that if I'm on this side, then I'm getting like a certain percentage X of my volume. Um, and if I'm on this side, then we know there's more volume being into the mix. On the same token, on the same side though, if I'm above here, today the return is positive. If I'm below this line, the return today is negative. So it's a really good visualization. I can see already off rip who is killing it. I already see right here at the top this company. You can click on it. So I can see here already. That gave me, and I'll pull it up. It gave me like the a snapshot. I can see the chart right here. It's the news related to this stock. Um, Dividend yield, average volume, the beta, outstanding shares, the short interest, what industry it's in, the PE, EV sales, EV, ITDA. Typically, you want this to be low. Price to book ratio, market cap, total debt, cash on hand, enterprise value, what analyst estimates are for um, moving forward for like the sales and the earnings per share growth. So yeah, it's just really dope to just I can just click on it from there again, and I just gotta just go here and see it all here. So it's really dope. And you can do this for like all the other ETFs too. Like if I want to just pull up XLY and see the same information, this tells me again who's moving and who's moving in a bad direction with high volume, who's moving in the positive direction with high volume. Not, and you have, oh yeah, I don't even know how to show this one, but right here you have the gainers and the losers, so you can see it right here as well if you want the numbers clear for sure here. I just like the visualization and the data right there being there is dope. You can do this for a lot of your different holdings, you know. Same thing with K Web. You can see who's popping, who's not popping, who was popping today, who wasn't not popping. So give you your gains, your losers, your and your market movers for this ETF. Um, Another dope thing I like using here is when I want to get down to like some analytics. I can just bring up a lot of charts and just look at a lot of stocks at the same time, securities at the same time. Look at it from a year performance, what's going on from the year to date performance, what's going on from a 3 to year performance. Um, Keep me informed with the economic calendar. So like what's going on this week, what's the report has been. So that we already know the initial job claims was supposed to be a consensus of 725, but the actual number was much higher, 853K. So it's I just like this site a lot. I like it a lot. And I just input this data. Like for me, I'm probably overboard with it, to be honest. But to me, it's all about I just want to know as much. I have a FOMO of information. That's how I process. I took in courses just to take courses because I just wanted to know how that person trade to be successful, just because it was information to put in my toolkit. And that's how I typically have been moving. So for me, I just I just always want to learn. If I have an interest in something, I just want to learn everything it is about it. And everybody's not gonna have that same level of passion, which I understand. But what I want to do is show you ways you can kind of go about it and make it look just a little bit simpler for you if you don't have you just want to have enough passion to do what you want to do. But if you're somebody who's what you want to know as much as you can as quickly as possible on a high level, these are the certain apps you can use to be at that pace and just to learn more about and learn about. So for instance, here you can like use this and you go search by market cap and then the EV per sales, but you can switch it to and then say maybe I want to do it by maybe um, analyst estimates who all has strong buys by market cap. Um, or maybe you do it by like maybe you could change this and change it by actually nope. Let's do it another way. Let's do it from I don't want to do this. No, sorry, just trying to see if I can find the exact way I want to show. Mhm. Say put to call ratio. I don't think I ever did it by that way before. I'm just must be about to search to do a lot of searching for this. Uh, so, but normally what I'm saying, what this can be ways that you can find certain stocks, or just check out the analytics from a visual perspective, just to give you a quick snapshot of what you're trying to look at. Um, so, if we want to, I'm gonna let this load for a bit. So, what I'm gonna do is go to another site that I like a lot. Is Atom Finance. Now, this one to use the premium version does cost, but it's like $80. It was cheap. I hope it's actually. Let me see if it's still $80. Oh no, it wasn't. Well, $9.99 a month. So $10 a month costs you 120 something a year. That's not bad in my opinion. It's very much worth it, especially when you have stuff like they have this X-ray feature, which is you just want to search anything. Like let's say fintech, and it's just going to come up with so much information regarding fintechs and different channels, whatever. But that's what I like about the site. And you can search it by sector if you want to do it that way. Sec filings too, it has it in there. Investor presentation, event transcripts, news story. But like you could just find stuff like for instance, right now ESG has been popping up in like a lot of earnings reports. I believe financials, industrials, and I think it's two other sectors that have been talking about the environmental, social, and governance in their earnings report a lot more. And that's looking to be very big according to Visual Capitalist and other sites that if you even look on your brokerage site, you will see that they rank in stocks now by environmental, social, and governance. So this is going to be a very critical thing moving forward in the future. So these are things that people should be like paying attention to. So like let's say I just want to do and you just want to see information regarding the environment. And the reason why I'm saying this here is not just to like help you find stocks, but just to see what people are saying when it comes to things regarding the environment. And then this way you will take this information and put this in your toolkit, of course, of just general knowledge of how this ties into what you're looking for when it comes to stocks in general. The best, who you think is going to be the best performing stocks, because this will be critical in the future um, as part of people's portfolios. Yeah. So like I said, you're gonna see ESG pop up more. I think they just said this has been the year that they've heard it in the earnings report way more. Like 70 times more, I believe, or something like that. But they just heard it a lot more and it was like a record number. So be prepared. We're gonna start seeing stuff a lot more earnings reports mentioning ESG. So but let's say you want to look for anything, like let's say like just check out the scan the news for the Amazon. What's going on with Amazon? IBM announced collaboration with Amazon. AWS is on the security hybrid cloud, so that's dope. Oracle, you know, they've been doing a lot of I think some stuff together. That's gonna probably take some time, but and what they do is they could really put this information to you sometimes in a condensed information. Sometimes they give you the entire transcript. This is like the entire this is like an entire conference transcript. So that's why it's longer, but it's just dope that you would it will just scanning it's like scanning out the internet for any information, which is dope. Another thing I like about this site too, when you want to get into your research and anything like that, is that they have outside of the X-ray part, they also have like some premium metrics where they kind of already done some filtering for you. So like let's say we want to look at like advertising social media and they'll break this down to you by certain apps offer it. They'll tell you right here that Facebook, Snap, Twitter, these are the daily active users. Facebook is of course in the lead. Then it looks like Snap. Then it looks like Twitter. Monthly active users, you see here, it's like up to 3 billion, almost 3 billion for Facebook again. Hmm, why did Twitter just and over here? Twitter doesn't have it up yet. Well, that's fine. But we can see here that it looks like Snap was overtaking Twitter. That's interesting. I really need to see what that that looks like. But we can see here to like North America, what's the average revenue per user here for the different apps. So Facebook, of course, is making extra money. Snap is making like a good amount of profit. Twitter is making more. So yeah, that's definitely needs to be updated. But nice. So we see that Facebook is of course in the lead, and then you got Twitter, then you got Snap, and then you got Pinterest. Worldwide, so this is North America. So worldwide, it's showing that Facebook is 29. Oh, Twitter is 21, and Snap is at 8, and Pinterest is at $3. Okay. They'll break it down by company when they'll show you a lot of the daily active users, show you the total number of users at the bottom. And it's just dope information to kind of have in your arsenal for a nice site that just clearly displays the information for you in a really nice way. If you want to look at restaurants, same thing too. See average sales per store. What restaurant is really killing it? Looks like it's DRI. Hold up. What's DRI? See, I'm not familiar with that one. Darden. This what brand this company? Olive Garden, Longhorn, Steakhouse. Okay, 84. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, so didn't even know that. Okay, okay. It's nice. Nice to know. Duncan. But we see here too, we see it shows the same store sales growth, um, system wide sales, system wide sales growth. So who's grown? So who has what's the total number of sales? But then like what's the growth percentage for these companies too? So that's a good comparison to look at. Um, who has a total number of store locations? Okay, actually I thought McDonald's would have been higher than everybody would. I guess okay. Yeah, it's a little chat. I don't really go in the chat though. You got hubs too, so portfolio. Ooh. You could link your portfolio. I haven't done it yet because they don't let me link them all. But you can link your portfolios in here, and they'll analyze it and everything for you. So it's really dope. I haven't used it yet. Waiting for them to add Webull and Doe to it and TradeStation. Um, yeah. So it shows you the markets. So you got the S&P, Nasdaq, Wilhurst, Russell, and the Dow. Um, some today's updates. So yeah, so I really, you could get a top level too. So you could go here too and get like a top level view of everything. Um, See what upcoming events are coming, what past events are have passed. Um, this week like screen for stocks. Trying to see what did they show that? Oh, so premium articles. So this was dope about this site too. Is like they'll give you like a pretty nice pre-market summary and a intraday one, and then also a post-market one. It's really nice premium. You'll get it to your phone. It will just show you all the updates. Um, Actually, it's like this. Yeah, okay, right. So this is like the morning brief. So I get this to my phone, and you can have it set to your phone, and you can just look at it, which is dope. Just gives you a whole entire summary of certain stocks. Just a high level. So this is what I'm saying. Like, and you just keep you tailor this, I believe, to your watch list and everything too. So just saying, and then you can save it to your profile for like future notes. So it's a pretty cool app. Like I said, you got the morning in here, gives you an afternoon one. So for instance, like the initial jobs claim one. Um, there's something about Starbucks, it's just sort of guidance, earnings outlook. And Adobe provided much better earnings report with guidance as well. Um, Shares are trending lower for Adobe, but Starbucks is just rallying to all time highs. So just nice to give you a really over high level information. Same thing with the evening brief. Same thing here too as well. It's usually longer. Usually the morning is longer and the evening is longer. Let me see if I have any. I think there's two sites that we can go on. So I want to I'm gonna end this video here, and then I'm just gonna make a new video because I don't want to be too long with one because I'm actually gonna show a lot of stuff on bar chart for the next video. Infidelity.